Hey guys, welcome back to Zagami Beauty. I'm Krysia. Today's video, I just had to. These are the new Hollywood Flawless Eye Filters from Charlotte Tilbury. I debated whether or not to get them, and then I just thought they look absolutely beautiful, and I feel like they're gonna be in a similar formula, or at least effect on the eyes, like the Bejewelled Eye Palette from Holiday just this past year. I'm very curious to see how it compares because that formula made my top 10 makeup products of 2020. I just feel like if it's anything like that in terms of the effect, the smoothness, sheeniness on the eyes, then it's gonna be just like an absolute winner. Before we get into the demo and then swatches and final thoughts and all of that fun stuff, I invite you to subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell to get notified of my uploads. Definitely like and comment, let me know your thoughts down below, and let's get straight into the review. Okay, my hair is just not behaving today. I don't know, frizz, I love frizz. Let's just get into these palettes. Oh my gosh, I got two of the colors. There is more of a coppery warm toned one. I decided not to do that because I feel like the Bejeweled palette has that really nice coppery trio there. Like I said, I didn't think it was necessary, but I did get the Diva Nights, Diva Lights. I love making my own stuff up, have you guys noticed? And Star Aura. Let's just kind of show you guys how it looks like. So this is the Diva Lights. You can almost see how smooth the formula looks, almost like it's a baked gelée formula in an eyeshadow version. Then we have the Star Aura, very neutral tone, kind of reminds me of Nude Dip from Tom Ford. The sheen factor is absolutely beautiful. We'll definitely do some swatches at the end and some comparisons with the Bejeweled palette. And I'm probably gonna do some comparison swatches maybe with the Tom Ford as well. We'll see. Oh, it's so funny because I'm not really sure which one I want to use. I feel like this one has been sort of used a lot on YouTube, so I'm gonna go with the Star Aura, which is a little bit more of the less dramatic, less sort of pow in your face color scheme. We'll see how they perform. I might end up using the black from the other one too, just to kind of build it up. We'll see, because this looks very, very natural. Let's just go in and do what we normally do with Charlotte's palettes and just kind of go clockwise around with Prime, Enhance, Smoke. The last shade is not a pop shade though. Number 4 is actually a defined shade. It's a little bit darker. So that makes me think that this formula is just all around shine central. There's no need for like a pop shade. That's just my intuition talking. We'll see. First shade I'm going to go into, and that's going to be, ooh, it kind of feels hard pressed. Oh, but once you work into it, it's fine. We'll just kind of dig a little bit. Right off the bat, not as soft as the Bejeweled palette, so I don't think the formula is really the same. That one is just overall creamy, 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 like just pure butter. This one has more of that baked gelée effect. Swatch is very, very sheeny, but it's not overly pigmented. Okay, so nothing crazy with that one. Let's build up and enhance our crease a little bit with that pinky shade. Again, it doesn't have a ton of depth to it, so this is going to be a very natural look, I feel. Next, we're going to smoke out that outer corner with that next shade, a little bit more of a lighter bronzy champagne. Looking very, very natural. Then we're going to define that upper lash line with that final shade there, mid-tone bronzy color. Very soft pigmentation with these ones, you guys. And I am getting some fallout. This is the look without mascara. I'm not putting on mascara yet. I want to analyze this. It's pretty. It's pretty, but it's nothing more special than her Pillow Talk quad that came out a couple years ago, I think it was now. Not a ton of sheen with this. Definitely not the same formula as this. Nice, everyday. It's okay. I'm going to actually wet my brush and try using one of those colors wet just to see how that looks. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, I don't know. Not really overly excited. Oh, it's already going on really pigmented to the brush when it's wet. Oh, wow. Okay. That made all the difference, you guys. I'm going to actually try that with some of the other colors. That seriously made all the difference. Oh, it's like almost a cream when I do that. Oh dear, that's beautiful. I may as well just kind of build it up here. Then I'm gonna just blend it out. Wow, okay, look at the difference. So I have this, which pretty much I topped everything with using the powders wet. Lots of sheen, lots of dimension, absolutely beautiful. This side I just use with a brush and dry. It's not impressive when it's dry. And I'm just trying to see if I can use it with my finger a little bit better. A little bit more pigmented using the finger, but until the shadows are wet, you're not getting that dimension. So I'm going to put my mascara on. I have some thoughts formed already, and I can't wait to share these with you. Mascara's on, and there's no comparison using it wet versus dry. There just really isn't. I mean, this is the one wet, and then this is the one dry. As you can tell, it's just sort of underwhelming when it's used dry. First things first, let's do some comparison swatches of the eyeshadow itself dry, and then versus a swatch when my finger is a little bit wet. To the left, of course, we have the dry swatches. Again, some sparkle to it, not very pigmented. And then to the right, as soon as I put a little tiny little bit of moisture water on it, wow, takes it up like I don't even know how many notches. It's insane. It's like blinding, to be honest with you. Next, what I did was I compared this palette to the Bejewelled palette. So I took some comparable colors, 3 from the Aura palette and 3 colors from the Bejewelled palette, and I just kind of compared them. Dry swatches with this one. To the left, we have the Star Aura, again, same swatches. To the right, we have the Bejewelled palette, and again, you can't compare. So the Bejewelled palette has so much more creaminess, just that much more pigmented, smooth, unbelievable quality palette. Can't say enough good things about it, and again, there's no comparison. It's not the same formula, that's for sure. The next set of comparisons I did was with the Star Aura palette, and then a few colors from the Tom Ford Nude Dip palette. Again, very neutral shades, popular palette from Tom Ford for sure, very wearable. And as you can see, Tom Ford Dries outperformed this one too. It has a nice sheen to it. It's a satiny finish, more impactful for sure with that dark shade even, and it still performed better than this one from Charlotte Tilbury. What are my final thoughts? While I am going to keep it and use it, I'm only going to most likely 99% of the time use it wet, because it's nothing special dry. Wet, it becomes a whole other, like, it's like a 180. It's just not even comparable. On its own, I give it a 6 out of 10, and that is probably being a little bit generous because everything compounded, the price of it and all that, the pan size is quite small. It's expensive for what it is, and I can't really stand by it on its own. I would much rather recommend this to you guys, the Bejewelled palette, 3 times as many shades and $30 more really for this one. Let me know down below also your thoughts. Was this video helpful? I hope so. What are your thoughts? Maybe you guys think it's like really, really good and I'm just completely out to lunch here, but let me know your guys' thoughts if you've purchased it and how you guys like it. Leave me a like. Don't forget to subscribe before you go today, of course. I wish you all the best. I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye.